morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights, you juicy and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my delicious babies? That doesn't mean no. Okay, well, I hope that you're all super duper well. You know, the early hours of this morning, my delicious little babies, you know, my spirit, well, it just wasn't resting. My delicious little babies, my spirit just was not resting at all. And I do not know the reason why, my delicious little babies, anyway. I'm sure we'll find out. The time in our neck of the woods in the old UK is nearly 1:45 in the afternoon. Okay, Saturday the 20th of April, I do believe. My delicious little babies, 2024. Anyway, my delicious little babies, it's all right. I started my first video, then I've had to bin it because I've got a few, there we are, I've got a few healings to do today, and I've got to change all my clothes and everything, because when I'm doing healing, the room's really warm because I have it on full blast, okay? Of course, when the room is not in use, you know, there's no need for it to be hot in there, do you see what I mean? But when I'm doing healings, you know, one's like a nice, clean and delicious and warm room, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so I have, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 pieces of information today, my delicious little babies, okay? What was that song? That's just reminded me of something, my delicious little babies, you know. Does anybody ever remember Gloria Estefan? Mind you, I haven't heard about Gloria Estefan for a long time, my delicious little babies. You know that song? 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, how's it go? Come on, baby, say you love me 5, 6, 7 times. Yeah, that song. Do you know it, my delicious little babies? Yes? Anyway, sorry. I just get these things into my noddle, and when I get them into my noddle, that's it, my delicious little babies. Just take the notice, okay? It's just one of those days, okay? Now then, our weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, there's very little wind, okay? So there's no wind, no rain, okay? So it's all rather still, okay, my delicious little babies? I just have a feeling that the early hours of this morning, my delicious little babies, was not a very still night. For some reason, my delicious little babies, for some reason, I do not know. Okay? Anyway, it plays on my flipping noddle, it does. And when I get something like that, it's like it really plays on my mind, whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, now then, so the first one, my delicious little baby, search engine of your choice, okay? This one is Sanity. It's like all together, you know, all together now, in no man's land, together, okay? My delicious babies, I've got my singing voice on today, my delicious little babies, okay? Sanity for Sweden, but it's not 4 as in writing, you know, 4 as in letters, it's 4 as in a number, okay? You know, seems to be 4 in the world, doesn't there, my delicious little babies? Anyway, Sanity for Sweden, it's all together, letters and numbers, space bar, BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, the video should read, oh, and by the way, he happens to have 21,689 subscribers, my delicious babies. Now, I have actually mentioned him before, my delicious little babies. He has been mentioned before a few times. But, I mean, you see, with him, he sort of, well, he doesn't sort of, you know, he says it as it is, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay? Anyway, the video should read, Malaysian, yes, Malaysia today, my delicious little babies. COVID, you know, COVID. Apology. Glue on masks. Yes, my delicious little babies. And Lars. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? My delicious little babies. Malaysian COVID apology, glue on masks, and Lars, my delicious little babies. Now then, let's just quickly discuss. So his video is just over 7 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? 7 minutes, okay? And what this is about apparently a doctor. So Sanity for Sweden was sent some information, okay? And what this was to do with is apparently whoever had sent him this information, it's all to do with a Malaysian doctor. He took himself, okay, my delicious little babies, and we're seeing it more and more and more. And like I say, God bless, for anybody who has taken something, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, whether they was forced, coerced, or misled, okay, my delicious little babies. God bless everybody. Now, apparently this doctor is apologising, okay? So he's apologising, basically, just words to effect that, for not researching properly or looking into things, my delicious little babies, okay? So for himself, he feels the need to apologise, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, the other thing that Sanity for Sweden was talking about was to do with apparently these stick-on masks, glue-on masks. I mean, I don't know about you, my delicious little babies, okay? Me personally, I never wore one mask at all, my delicious little babies, no, never, okay? And really, to be fair, neither did I intend to, okay? Simply because I wasn't going to fall, and God bless anybody who did, but I was not going to fall for the bullshit. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? In fact, watching others with the old muzzles on really irritated and infuriated me, my delicious little babies. That's what it did. So it infuriated me and it irritated me, okay? Because there was no need for it. Absolutely no need for it. Of course, these muzzles have been proven to be absolutely useless. Okay, it's like having an ashtray on a motorbike. Absolutely no effing use at all. Yet others, out of fear, out of being frightened, out of compliance, very sadly, went along with this, okay, which is why these and the putrid little lackeys got away with things now for the length of time that they did, okay, my delicious little babies. But it looks very much to me, my delicious little babies, yes it does, that it appears that they're no longer getting away with many things now, it seems, isn't it, from what I'm hearing, okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, interesting little video. But for anybody out there, my delicious little babies, all I'm doing is just giving out information, okay? If one's out there felt the need to wear a muzzle, I'm very sorry that you felt the need to do so, okay? But, of course, they're going to try and do this again. So the best thing to do now is, I beg you with the Lord of mercy, for anybody, not for everybody, okay? Please do not fall for this, okay? Because the way I see it is, okay, for myself anyway, okay, and my beautiful baby daughters, okay, the way that I see it is that when me mum and dad gave birth to me, or in Yorkshire, your mammy, do you know what I mean, or in Ireland, your mammy, when they gave birth to me, my dear Mama Bear, God bless, well, of course, she needed my dad. Oh, God rest her beautiful, dear little soul. She needed me dad, I mean, very clearly. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, so that was not being, too personal or anything. The point of the matter is that they brought me into the world so I could use my mouth. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay, just like we got a nose. you know, to breathe in, and we've got a mouth, you know, to suck the air in. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Or to yawn, or to speak, or to eat, or to drink. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Not to keep that muzzled. Do you say? But of course, this is a crack that they're at. But of course, there was herping, that ones would comply again. Well, like I said, me, my delicious little babies, I'm not thinking, so. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Because too many are working up to the shot. Simple things, do you say? Anyway, so the next one, my delicious little babies, so I wouldn't waste, you know, if you know anybody, my delicious babies, please tell them not to waste their ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching change, pound, shilling, pence and dollars on any stick-on face masks. Okay, my delicious little babies, they must have got the idea from, you know, face masks, those ones that you put on, you know, to make your face feel all nice and soft and everything. Do you see what I mean? Must have got the idea from there then, mustn't they, my delicious babies? Well, they certainly got it from somewhere, haven't they? Anyway, you know, those and the putrid little lackeys. Anyway, my delicious babies, now the next one, okay? This is on BitChute again, my delicious little babies. In fact, they're all on BitChute today, okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, so let's speed ahead. This one here is who I do mention sometimes. Pay attention, and by the way, with any of them, not in that way, okay? Pay attention, okay, my delicious little babies, yes, okay? This uploader happens to have 4,923 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay, so 4923. BitChute, pay, space, attention, search engine of your choice, space bar again, then BitChute, okay, then you should have reached your destination once again, okay. Should anybody have an interest, okay, I would certainly have an interest. Okay, my delicious little babies, I really would, you know, okay. Well, of course, you know, for those of us, there we are, who've been following, there we are, have known this ding dong long time, do you see what I mean? But somebody, this man has put this video together, okay. Very good the way it's been, there we are, put together, okay, my delicious babies. The video is, okay, I do believe, was it only uploaded yesterday, okay, because all these videos here that I'm mentioning are just very recent, okay, a matter of hours, okay. Stop world control. The end of what they've named us. I prefer mankind, but here it says humanity, okay, my delicious little babies. As planned by the global leaders, please share. Yes, I have shared it, my delicious little babies. I've shared it with as many as I can. Okay, my delicious little babies, God bless. And God bless them all, okay? So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Stop world control. Yes, the end of humanity as planned by the global leaders. Okay, my delicious babies, yes, this is about, I think it's nearly 48 minutes long. Nearly 48 minutes long, my delicious babies, okay? And, yes, and it shows you this WEF, you know, the World Economic Forum, you know, with that poxy, PRRCK, Klaus Schwab, and that little PRRCK, that little baldy-headed one, okay, the one who, you know, is very happy, you know, to tell us out here globally that, you know, there'll be no more supermarkets, there'll be no more, do you see what I mean? Anyway, in parts of America, my delicious babies, I did a video months ago where they're actually shutting down some supermarkets, some Walmarts, my delicious little babies, do you say? So, but the fact of the matter is that it talks about a lot of other things, okay? Now, to most, I'm not talking about everybody, my delicious babies, but to most who very sadly have not been following anything, okay, my delicious babies, for one reason or another. Many have families, God bless them. Many have jobs, God bless them. Some have 2 and 3 jobs, God bless them, okay? My point in all of this is, okay, is that it would come across when you start to listen to it as being rather frightening, Mad Delicious Little Babies. Well, if these putrid WEF and the WHO, if they were to get away with what they want to get away with, well, this is exactly the way that they would be wanting you and I globally to be, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? But the fact of the matter is they're just not going to get away with it. So they're not going to be able to push it through, no matter how hard they try. I've got nothing against, going over my shoulders. So that's telling me no, okay? So, yes, they've got away with some things, Mad Delicious Little Babies, like putting up effing cameras here, there and everywhere. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Little Babies? Like we've been constantly spied on. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? So what that even means is, actually, this crossed my noddle the other day, actually. I never said it to you before, Mad Delicious Babies. It's while I'm talking about it now. What about if we go back decades? Like say somebody could drive out, they could go for a drive. Or say, for example, if, you could get like a little romantic couple, wanting to have a little, smoochy in the long grass, for example, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? Well, decades ago, there we are, you could do that. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? Nobody would disturb you because you're in the middle of nowhere. Do you see what I mean, okay? But these days, it doesn't matter where you go. You're going to have something that spots you, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? I mean, I don't know if any of you have heard, but over these past years now, okay, I don't know whether you've heard. For some reason, I'm just saying all this for some reason, Mad Delicious Little Babies, please take the notice, but I've got to get it off my chest. What's on my noddle, I'm just going to come out and say that due to some of these cameras, shall we say, okay, over the years, okay, so I'm not being too personal now, I'm just done saying it. There's been some couples, shall we say, and they've been caught, with in an intimate situation with each other in a car. Mad Delicious Little Babies. Do you see what I mean? And then all of a sudden, there we are, somebody spot them, and you see what I mean? And 9 times out of 10 in the act, God bless them. I don't mean to laugh, Mad Delicious Little Babies, but I mean, flip me. Could you imagine if you're in the middle of something and then all of a sudden, there's a flipping knock on the window and they've probably been stood there for 5 minutes, having a good look, shall we say. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? Well, I mean, flip me. I mean, really, you'd want the ground to swallow you up, wouldn't you, Mad Delicious Babies? Because I know I would. Do you know what I mean? I'd be flipping super duper flipping embarrassed. Do you know what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? Okay? But on a serious note, this is what they've been doing now then, isn't it? It's like they want to know every single solitary thing that you're doing. And that's the whole point of this video. That's why I mentioned it, Mad Delicious Babies. But of course, there we are for those of us who've been following for a long time. And I listen to a lot of, no I don't, not a lot. I listen to certain uploaders, God love them, who I happen to absolutely admire and adore, but not in that way, okay? Yes, and I hear all these things, do you see what I mean? Not only that, but I go on DuckDuckGo a lot, and there we are, and I read up on many different things, you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? So the point of the matter is, what I'm saying to you is that this is, shall we just say, well worth a watch. Mad Delicious Little Babies, do you say? Okay, because ones need to be, there we are, who are not aware of this, need to be super duper aware of what is going on, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? They literally want to turn us into robots. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? Heaven knows why. I mean, the only thing that I can spare a thought for is that, it's to do with it. It's all just control, okay? And because there are so many of us globally, okay, it appears that they're having there we are, shall we say, slight problems, my delicious little babies. I'd say more than slight. Anyway, so the next one, my delicious little babies, okay? But yes, that's about nearly 40 minutes long. Now, the next one, my delicious little babies, okay? I do mention these from time to time, okay? And God bless any uploader who I happen to advertise, whether it be a one-off or whether it be sometimes I mention them, you know, a number of times, okay? I do it for a reason, because they're giving out good information, okay? Very good information. And at the end of the day, I want as many as possible. There we are. Dear God, Jesus Christ, Nazareth, our dear Creator, to know about these videos if they do not already know, okay? Because there will be many, God bless them, who do not know, okay? So, and I do this as a hobby, as I've explained many times, okay? And I enjoy my little hobby, okay? Now, this one here, search engine of your choice again, my delicious little babies. No mask, yeah, no vax, okay? So it's no space mask, no space vax, okay, my delicious little babies. Then a space bar, BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? Then you reached your destination. This uploader now happens to have 2,340 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? So 2340, okay? Now then, so this video should read, my delicious little babies, you are the unvaccinated. You are the problem. Exclamation mark. Fates of vaccinated people. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I, my delicious little babies? You are the unvaccinated. You are the problem. Exclamation mark. Fates of vaccinated people. Yes, my delicious little babies, yes. This video here, my delicious little babies, is around 25 minutes long, my delicious little babies. 25 minutes, it's around that, okay? Very sad indeed. So I'm not here today on my video, my delicious little babies, to depress anybody, to upset or to offend anybody, my delicious little babies. What I'm doing, and again, I have posted this out to as many as I can, my delicious little babies. I can well assure you of that, okay? As happen to see this, do see this, there we are, as being of utmost importance, okay? What this is about is at the start of all of this, okay, that you had all different news channels, okay, not to mention, okay, in different parts of the world, where if somebody was not, okay, well, the way that they were treated was absolutely appalling, my delicious little babies. I had it done to me, I said months ago. An old man down the road, usually I'd call somebody an elderly lady or an elderly gentleman, but he's no gentleman, okay? When he said, keep away from me, you're unvaxxed. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It was either you're unvaxxed or unvaccinated, okay? So I had a few words, politely, and I've never spoken to that man again. And he looks at me, yes, not in that way, my delicious little babies, he looks at me when I'm walking my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday, because my beautiful little Maisie Moo can walk herself. And he does, he looks at me every single time, excuse me, as if to say, are you please, there we are, are you please going to just say good morning or good afternoon or good evening? No, I never will. I will never ever in a million years, and I'll say it again in my camera, my delicious little babies, okay? Never in a million years will I ever say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to that man down the road ever again. No. Because it was my choice, okay? That I chose not to have anything. Do you see? That was my decision to make. Okay? I never said to him, because he has been, I never said to him once, you know, keep away from me. You're, you know, jibby jabbed. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? I never once said that, because I showed that we are courtesy and respect. But unfortunately, somebody who's older, who should know better, treated me in that manner. So no. And I do not care who it is. Couldn't give a damn. Do you see what I mean? Who would say anything like that to me? I'd never speak to them again. Sorry, excuse me. I walk past them like a pane of glass and feel no way about it. Believe me on that one, my delicious little babies. Believe me on that one. Nobody's got a right. He's not got no right to say anything like that to me, or to anybody else for that matter. Do you see what I mean? Just like I do not have a right to say, well, you know, keep away from me because you've been vaccinated or jibby jabbed. Do you see what I mean? I've got no right to say that to anybody. In fact, even to this day, I would give somebody a hug. Not in that way, not in that way. Sorry, excuse me again. Got a bit of a frog in me throat, my delicious little babies. I will still give somebody a hug or shake the hand. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Because we cannot, you know, it's a difficult, I'm sorry, I'm going to have a sip of my creamy coffee, back to cream again today, my delicious little babies. Thank you. This is a really difficult topic, okay? Because we have a mixture of emotions, okay, my delicious little babies, because you've got some, God bless them, of mankind, where they know what has happened, okay, my delicious little babies, but at the time, could be out of fear, could be out of needing to keep their job, to keep a roof over their heads, could be a number of different reasons why. You've got other sects of mankind, maybe for some who happen to have illnesses, God bless them, already. So, you know, so maybe they've got a little bit of ill health, okay? And then, you know, you would have your friendly quack quack, okay, my delicious little babies, insisting that they take something. Do you see what I mean? And yes, I do know this, my delicious little babies, because there we are, because I've spoken to plenty over these past few years. Yes, there we are. Yes, I have. Okay, my delicious babies, I know exactly the way that this has been rocking and rolling, do you see? From the start, okay? So at the end of the day, you've got that set of mankind, okay? And then you then have the other set of mankind where if they wanted to go on holidays or, you know, something, or maybe they've had to rush to go, there we are, and visit their family in another country because there could have been very sadly a passing. And I did speak to, there we are, again, I did speak to a small number, there we are, who have also told me that over the years as well, okay? So it is a difficult topic, okay? And then finally, you've got the other set of mankind who, God bless, they are in denial. In denial, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Because nobody wants to believe that their putrid effing governments in our UK or anywhere else in the world, my delicious little babies, would ever put something like that onto their population. So it's very difficult for some mankind, God bless them, God bless everybody, okay, to get it into their noddles, to get their heads around it, okay, my delicious babies. So it's a mixture. But at the start of this, just like the old pandemic and everything, these putrid effing medias in our UK and all over the world, okay, were pushing this, okay, and the way that anybody who was not, okay, my delicious little babies, the way that we were treated, there we are, is absolutely appalling, okay? But this video shows you in nearly 25 minutes. I've seen loads of videos, loads. Believe me on that one, Mardelicious Little Babies, from the start of this, okay? But somebody's put this video together, okay? And it's explaining, and it's showing you. That video is done showing everybody. There we are. Mardelicious Little Babies. Oh, yes, big times, okay? And this is what has been happening. Do you see what I mean, Mardelicious Little Babies, okay? So I would just say there is no thanks now to our putrid effing governments in our UK or around the world. No effing thank you at all. They're disgusting, putrid, wicked and evil critters and cretins. That's what they are, Mardelicious Little Babies, okay? So I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change my view, Mardelicious Little Babies. I will not change. Not for love nor ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. No. And I'll say it again, because I say it on every so many videos. Bang them out. Get rid of them. In our UK, there we are, all over the world. Get rid of them. Okay? I actually heard, when was it? Was it yesterday or the day before? There was somebody else on BitChute, actually, a man. And there we are, and he was saying, that's just reminded me, he's got like a greyish kind of moustache and beard, shorter hair, grey hair. And he was saying, yeah, I forgot to flipping write that one down. That's just reminded me. And he was saying, we do not need a government. I've been there, we are done saying this long time, just the same as others have. He said to me, we do not need them. They're a hindrance. Do you know what I mean? It's like having just a figure of speech, Mardelicious Little Babies, just a figure of speech. You know, you imagine you've got an anchor around your neck that just keeps pulling you further and further and further down. That is our putrid effing British governments and all over the effing world. That's what they do. Do you see what I mean? It's like they see you down and think, right, okay, let's just squid you a bit more, push you down even more, okay? And of course, they spend most of their time, there we are, follow the leaders, okay? Sucking up to them now then, okay? Kissing ass, okay? And on top of that, effing up all of our countries around the world, yeah? And then, of course, you have others out there, okay? And I'm not going to say God bless. I'm past that point now, Mardelicious Little Babies. Well past that point. I'm not going to say God bless, because to me, even though I do not like this word very much, Mardelicious Little Babies, but sometimes we have to use it, it's effing stupidity. Anybody, there we are, who votes is complete and utter effing stupidity. Okay, Mardelicious Little Babies, okay? Especially after what they have done. This is so much in our birth races, Mardelicious Little Babies, okay? Words cannot express. So what do they have to do to us in our UK or around the world? What do our putrid effing governments, what do they have to do for the others to wake up? There we are. Simple thing, just asking a question, Mardelicious Little Babies, do you say? So, you know, when anybody can see what they're doing, you're not going to go and vote for the devil, are you? Do you see what I mean? To be enslaved even more. Do you see what I mean, Mardelicious Little Babies, okay? But you see all over the social media. Do you know what I mean? Oh, well, I'm going to vote for Reform. I'm going to vote for the Heritage Party. I'm going to vote for Labour. I'm going to vote for the Conservatives, because they're never meant to hurt us, really. Do you see what I mean, Mardelicious Little Babies? But very sadly, there we are. This is the mentality. And anybody, if I carry on hearing this, Mardelicious Babies, this is going to really, it's peeing me off. And it's going to continue to pee me off. When you go and talk to your MP. Okay, please, when I've heard a lot of the reports, the ones who have contacted their MPs, okay, what has been effing done? What has been done? They blatantly ignore. They blatantly lie to their populations. Okay? They do not even read. Do you know what I mean, Mardelicious Little Babies? They do not even read emails or, you know, I should imagine very rarely even a letter or anything. Okay? So why keep peddling? There we are. Why keep peddling that? Isn't that just making, there we are, our situation worse? Because it's not making it better. Not by any stretch. And to me, it appears to me, there's too much bloody effing piece of paper for this and effing piece of paper for that. Simple solution. Boot them all out. There we are. Simple solution. Say no, 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 no to everything that they say or do. Everything. Whatever they tell you to do the effing opposite. That's what you do. You do not listen to the word that the effing twats are saying, because they're all just nothing but a load of flipping bought pieces of little shart and twats. There we are. Little men in little suits, and I'm going to keep saying it. So I'm pretty sure that this video will probably not get seen anywhere, my delicious little babies, but I always say, whoever there we are is meant to watch my video will watch my videos. And God bless you all, and thank yous so very much to anybody for listening or putting a like, you know what I mean, or finding the information that I happen to give out interesting or informative where it can help yourselves and others. Do you see? But these putrid effing UK governments and effing putrid governments around the world, they're not our friends, my delicious babies. They are the devil. They are our enemies. And I do not want to hear, oh, you've got good ones. I do not want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. They're all complicit. There we are. Every single one of them, complicit. Doesn't matter how you dress it up. In pretty red and yellow burrs. They know what they've done. Same as the putrid effing box in the corner of the room. Same as the putrid, your friendly quacks and nurses. There we are. They know what they've done. Okay, you got ones who have left. There we are. Because they simply just, you know, for whatever reason, cannot live with themselves. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But you got others that they know that they're still doing wrong and they're still damn well doing it. So there we are, I'm stumbling a lot on this. I'm just so flipping frustrated. To me, my delicious babies, I'm not shouting at you, my delicious babies, okay? Thank you once again for listening. God bless you all. I'm just very passionate about what I talk about. To me, they know, there we are, what they're doing, okay? And they want to make our lives hell, okay? And the only way that this can stop is when we say, no, 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 and just boot them out. Let them go on a little island all by themselves and let them eat their own damn selves. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Let them argue amongst each other, okay? And leave all of us alone. Because we, in each of our countries, could do 1,000 times better job than what these silly little twats can ever do, okay? They'd never be able to get a normal job, our definition of normal. Who would want to hire them? Do you know what I mean? Because it appears to me that the only reason why they've been hired is because, there we are, they're pretty brain dead, thick, and money hungry. Ka-ching, 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 do you say? You know, they certainly have not been hired for intelligence, have they? My delicious little babies. Very clear to see. Anyway, and finally, because I've got to shoot, you know, not literally my delicious babies. I've just got to get off now because I've got to change my tops and everything, okay? Last one, okay? This uploader happens to have 4,674 subscribers, my delicious little babies, so 4674. Search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, 2 words into one, boot camp, and it's a small b. Boot camp, okay? Space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies. Excuse me. Yes, this is about 50 seconds long, just over. My delicious little babies. The video should read, urgent message from World Health Org boss. Okay, my delicious little babies. I'm just going to repeat that once again for you, shall I? Urgent message from World Health Org boss. Well, really, your man there, that putrid PRRCK creature, putrid little creature, cretin. Okay, my delicious babies. Well, he was done saying it right at the start of this super duper short video, My Delicious Babies, which of course you know I posted that out as well. Okay, Matt, there we are, My Delicious Babies. Yes, I did. And what he was saying was basically is that, well, there wouldn't have been, let's just say, many things happening now, okay, if certain things now were put through before the old pandemic and everything. And do you see what I mean, My Delicious Babies? He was done saying it right. There we are at the start of the video. You need to listen to it yourself, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? To me, and now I'm going to close my book. To me, My Delicious Little Babies, I'm going to tell you what this is, shall I? Okay? Nobody's saying that that they do not have, let's just say, all this artificial intelligence, you know, and this technology and everything that's, I would say, pretty advanced. Nobody's saying that, My Delicious Babies. I've seen plenty of videos to do with robots, there we are, to do with over the years, okay? And I've actually said on my videos, okay? But I've only been on YouTube for 2 years and 3.5 months. Do you see what I mean? No, 2 years, 3 months, okay? My Delicious Babies, but I knew there we are for years before, okay? And some of the videos I've seen, My Delicious Babies, okay, would make your hair curl, okay? My Delicious Little Babies. Now, just a figure of speech. I mean, I even mentioned, when was it? Was it nearly 2 years ago? About these dolls that they were buying for paying up to, is it £5 grand, £5.5 grand for these dolls? So instead of having, like, you know, like myself, you can pinch me, you can see me, you can see I've got hair, God bless, you can see I've got a face, a birth trace and everything, My Delicious Babies, I've got a voice box. No, for these, a certain type of man there now, I haven't really heard about the women, but a certain type of man there now must have more ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching than sense, My Delicious Little Babies, decides to purchase. And apparently this is, there we are, big business. Big time, big business, okay? So they sit the little dolly down, which is a full size, okay? A full size doll, okay? And this doll has, you know, well, you know, to look like a woman, My Delicious Little Babies, put it that way. You know, and it has different parts, okay? My Delicious Little Babies, I just like to keep my channel clean. And it's like they prefer these men. There we are, I've seen a documentary on it, okay? And there's been other videos on it, okay? You only have to look. My Delicious Little Babies, it's unreal, honestly. Instead of talking to like a woman like myself or another dear lady, dear woman, they prefer to talk to a robot doll, My Delicious Little Babies, and they prefer to, you know what I'm saying, have an intimate 5 minutes, I should imagine, with their dolly friend. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Like I said, some mothers do have them, okay, My Delicious Little Babies. But to me, getting back to this now then, I smell worry. There we are. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? There we are. That's what I smell, worry, you say. Because, of course, you know, with too many waking up now, because this is what's happening. You know, like I said, you cannot keep the lid on it. It's gone past that point now. Do you see what I mean? Okay? So, the fact of the matter is, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? I would say that the WHO and the WEF, there we are rather worried, okay? So, they may come across as though they're not, okay? But when you look behind it, My Delicious Little Babies, I would say there we are. There we are, worried, okay? Because, of course, nobody's believing them. And the same with the wars, the same with everything. Like I said, nobody wins in a war because they're all working for one. Do you see what I mean? There we are. My Delicious Little Babies, do you say? But, of course, oh, God bless, you know, our lovely, not in that way, our lovely David Icke, you know, which you can find him on davidart.com or on BitChute, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? And his lovely dear little son, you know, Jamie, they were having, and, you know, he's also got his other lovely dear little son, Gareth, and their dear work colleague, Richard, okay? Well, you know, our lovely David Hart was saying yesterday, and his lovely dear little son Jamie, God bless them both. And I like to listen to their videos. Do you see what I mean? Okay. I just happen, you know, to have followed, there we are, our lovely David Icke for years. But I happen to love, I could listen to him all day. Do you see what I mean? I could listen to his dear little sons all day. Do you see what I mean? To me, I have a heart admiration for them. Do you see what I mean? Marvelous babies, okay? And yeah, he was saying the same, you know, to do with the wars. You know, it's like I said, you know, half the time the soldiers do not even know why they're going to war, mad little babies. They haven't got a clue. Do you say? But of course, if everybody, as I would say, just dropped the tools and just said no, 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 where can anybody go with this? Very important word. No, 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 no. Do you see? Anyway, so we must keep shining that light, shining that light, shining that light, okay? Now, until my next video, please take care of yourselves, my little babies, okay? So much love, peace, harmony, and bright blessings to you all, okay? And please, for your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families, may you all be fully protected, okay? So if it's morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life. So true, my delicious little babies. So, so true, okay? So until my next video, love you all so much. God bless to everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to everybody around the world, okay? Because there are so many right now going through some really, really awful and terrible very sad times, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So until my next video, have a beautiful time wherever you are. God bless. Bye-bye.